Let's take a trip back to the 80s. The lights are blinding, the fashion is loud, the money and substances are flowing, and everybody is trying to be somebody. In one corner, you've got a slick-talking real estate mogul who will do anything to get his name in the headlines. In the other corner, there's a baby-voiced heavyweight champion who loves knocking grown men into next week and smiling for the cameras afterward. We're talking about Mike Tyson and Donald Trump, of course. Despite the scandals and the bumps in their friendship, like the time Tyson accused Trump of banging his wife,
Now say what now?
today we'll be diving deep into this unlikely friendship. But before we get into it, don't forget to scoop up something to munch on at rrgsnacks.com, our online concession stand that has an assortment of applewood smoked bacon jerky, freeze-dried goodies, and butter toffee peanuts. The friendship between Tyson and Trump really took off when Tyson was out here collecting championship belts like infinity stones and knocking men into early retirement. Meanwhile, Trump was busy building his Atlantic City casino kingdom when he realized the popularity of boxing. So what did Trump do? He made Trump Plaza the unofficial headquarters for Tyson's matches, and celebrities paid top dollar just to be in attendance. Trump got packed arenas, flashing cameras, and national attention. Tyson got massive paydays and a stage dripping in gold trim. In 1988, Tyson married actress Robin Givens, and their relationship was a hot, stinking mess. But we'll get into that in a bit. The same month Tyson got married, his co-manager and mentor Jimmy Jacobs passed away from leukemia. Jimmy was more than a business partner. He was a stabilizing presence in Tyson's life, someone Tyson saw as a father figure. Tyson didn't share that same bond with his other manager, Bill Caton. So when Jacobs died, Tyson's promoter, Don King, and Trump saw their moment. They moved closer into Tyson's orbit, gradually positioning themselves as trusted voices while pushing Bill further to the edges of the circle. Trump called a press conference at Trump Tower to announce that Tyson's upcoming fight against Michael Spinks would take place in Atlantic City on June 27th. The venue was the Atlantic City Convention Hall, which just so happened to be attached to the Trump Plaza Hotel. Trump reportedly paid an $11 million site fee to secure the fight, and the LA Times reported that Tyson secured a guaranteed minimum of $17 million, while Spinks received $12.5 million. Trump wasn't just banking on ticket sales, though. With 18,000 seats in the convention hall, he knew that the real money would spill into his casino floors, hotel rooms, restaurants, and bars. Allegedly, with Trump's approval, Don King instigated a rift between Tyson and his manager, Bill. The South Florida Sun-Sentinel wrote that right before the Spinks fight, Bill received court papers at ringside. Tyson was suing to cancel their contract, arguing that no one told him his co-manager Jimmy Jacobs was dying. The boxer contended that this invalidated his remaining arrangement with Bill. The Village Voice website suggested that the lawsuit stemmed from months of discussions between Trump and Tyson. According to a memoir, on the day of the Tyson-Spinks fight, Trump told Bill that he supported him 100%.
That man can't even count to 100. Child, please.
Tyson beat Spinks and solidified his reign, and 2 weeks later, Trump called another press conference. This time, he announced that he was stepping into Tyson's world as a business advisor. Trump told reporters, "Anything I make from this position will go to charities fighting AIDS, cerebral palsy, multiple sclerosis, and helping the homeless." In other words, Trump was essentially going to work for free.
Didn't he say the same thing about his presidential salary? That he was going to donate it to the Department of Education or something? That's what I think I heard. Oh, lying scammer.
He also told the New York Times that he would assist Tyson in his lawsuit against Bill, calling the management contract unfair, even though Trump had privately told Bill that he had his full support. Bill and Tyson eventually settled out of court, reducing Bill's managerial share from 1/3 to 20%. Meanwhile, Tyson's life was unraveling behind the scenes. He told reporters he felt burned out and even announced his retirement only to unretire.
What in the Tom Brady is going on here?
His marriage to Robin was also publicly imploding, and she would later allege abuse during their relationship. The authors of the book Trumped wrote that Trump undermined his position as an advisor by getting a little too close to Robin. Trump, who was married to Ivana Trump at the time, was also rumored to be having an affair with Robin. Tyson reportedly paid Trump a visit, whipped out a magazine photo shoot of Trump and Robin, and boldly asked him, "Are you effing my wife?" Trump denied the allegations, but reportedly told friends that Robin's head game was trash.
No, not the lackluster sloppy toppy. Fix it, Black Jesus.
Robin filed for divorce in October 1988, and Tyson filed for an annulment a week later. Despite the allegations about Trump blowing Robin's back out, their friendship continued. Contrary to his earlier promise to donate the salary he received from Tyson to charity, Trump told reporters that Tyson had promised to make the donation on his behalf. In a letter sent to Tyson in October 1988, Trump instructed Tyson to have his accountants write a $2 million check directly to the Donald J. Trump Foundation. Trump then said he would distribute the money in my name and yours, and promised to provide a list of charities that would benefit. In other words, Trump was saying, "Send the money to me and I will handle the generosity."
Yeah, it's giving scam. It's giving scam. Don't do it, Mike. Don't do it. He did it, didn't he? Didn't he?
Tyson reportedly cut the check.
See, I told you.
But according to Trump's foundation records, no donation was made. So what happened to the $2 million check that Tyson gave him? Who knows? Trump's stint as Tyson's advisor came to an end, but their friendship kept chugging along, and Trump even organized Tyson's 1990 fight against Buster Douglas in Tokyo. The match was billed as Tyson is Back and was meant to refocus the public's attention from Tyson's personal scandals to his position as the undisputed heavyweight world champ. Trump, whose marriage to Ivana Trump was falling apart at the time, was hoping the trip would enhance his organization's efforts to market some of his New York condos in Asia. But no one in Japan seemed interested in the fight. So Trump did what he did best. He lied his ass off.
Lord, not again. Not again.
According to a biography, Trump concocted a rumor that Michael Jackson would accompany him to Tokyo for the event. Tyson's camp was reportedly on board with the tomfoolery and was eager to use the King of Pop's popularity to bring attention to the fight. When Trump arrived in Tokyo, the press was waiting to see MJ, but Trump told his travel companions that everyone was there to see him.
Ain't nobody come to see you, Otis.
When the Japanese media realized they had been duped and Michael Jackson was nowhere in sight, they were mad as hell. Meanwhile, according to the Independent website, Tyson banged a bunch of Japanese girls for weeks and then got put to sleep on February 11, 1990, when Douglas scored a 10th round knockout. Immediately after the fight, Trump reportedly refused to see Tyson and instead wanted to go to Douglas's dressing room.
Old ass groupie. That's all he is, just a groupie.
Trump reportedly said,
"I'm not going to Tyson's dressing room. I can't go near him. His loss might rub off on me."
But believe it or not, the two remained friends after that debacle. In 1992, an Indiana jury convicted Tyson of assaulting Desiree Washington, a contestant in the Miss Black America pageant. Prior to sentencing, Trump began defending Tyson in the court of public opinion, arguing that the boxer belonged in the ring, not behind bars. The New York Post quoted Trump as stating, "What has happened to him, the conviction, is already punitive. The victim has had the satisfaction of humbling him and being vindicated." Trump also thought Desiree should be compensated financially with proceeds from a proposed fight between Tyson and then heavyweight champ Evander Holyfield. Trump argued his case in various TV, radio, and print interviews. He was talking so damn much, he told interviewer Charlie Rose that his mom called him and said, "Enough, Donald, shut up." Trump added, "I think that's probably the first time that my mother absolutely got angry at me. I really mean that." Clearly, Trump wasn't there at the scene of the crime. So why was he going so hard for Tyson? Well, he told Charlie Rose that he had heard the accuser knocked on Tyson's door late at night and that she was up the next morning at 8 a.m., smiling for cameras at the beauty pageant. So instead of focusing on the allegation itself, Trump pointed to the accuser's behavior, which critics argue veered into classic victim-blaming territory. While other friends distanced themselves from the boxer, Trump continued speaking highly of Tyson and maintained their friendship. In the end, Tyson received a 10-year prison sentence but served only 3 years. He was released in 1995 and returned to boxing. In 1996, the New York Daily News reported that Trump was bragging about winning $20 million after betting that the underdog Evander Holyfield would beat Tyson in their November 1996 boxing match. However, Las Vegas casinos and sports betting industry officials reported they didn't have Trump's wager on the books. In other words, he was lying. And for what reason? Who knows?
Because that's what he do best, okay? That's what he know how to do the very best. Lie, 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 lie.
Now let's fast forward to June 2015, when Trump announced his candidacy for the 2016 presidential election. One of the first people to voice their support was Tyson. During an October 2015 HuffPost Live interview, Tyson argued that the American people were sick of typical politicians. He added,
"Let's run America like a business where no colors matter. Whoever can do the job gets the job."
No, how about we don't do that? You see the mess we in now, Tyson? Do you see it? Oh, goofy, pigeon-loving dummy.
Trump was sworn into office in January 2017. In 2019, Tyson said he didn't like all of Trump's actions as president, but he liked Donald Trump as a person. As recently as February 2026, it's clear that he and Trump are still as thick as thieves. Tyson appeared in a 2026 Super Bowl commercial promoting the message, "Make America Healthy Again," a clear play on Trump's signature slogan, "Make America Great Again." In his second term, Trump has initiated a series of policies and executive actions that critics, historians, and civil rights leaders argue are designed to erase or heavily sanitize Black history in the United States. He reshared a video depicting President Barack Obama and First Lady Michelle Obama as apes, and he has rolled back critical federal anti-discrimination protections and DEI policies. And yet, Tyson's black ass is still rooting for him.
My whole experience with President Trump is that he's just a genuine, real person. If he got your back, he's with you 100%.
Genuine? Did he say genuine? It's genuine, you dummy.
The friendship between Tyson and Trump has survived scandals, prison sentences, public humiliation, political firestorms, and more reinventions than most celebrities manage in a lifetime. So what does Tyson see that so many of us don't? Is it loyalty to the man who once handed him the brightest stage in Atlantic City? Is it business? Or is it something even more complicated, something rooted in personal history that the public will never fully understand? When loyalty survives this much controversy, you have to ask yourself one uncomfortable question. What is really keeping this bond intact?
He got something on Tyson. I believe that's what he got something on him. Got something on him.
If you enjoyed this video, let us know down below. And thanks for watching RRG.